Good morning, everybody. Happy New Year, everybody. 2025 is going to be the best year ever. I'm so glad we got everybody in here. We got no toast first in the chat. Brian in the chat. We got Frank, no toast, Giovanni, Frank, no toast, Frank. All of you guys, so glad to have you in here right now. Let's check the market out, see what's happening so far. We got AMC in the top left-hand side of the screen. It is sitting at $4 flat, 0.63% higher on the day today. GameStop, 31.39, 0.27% higher. Shiba Inu Coin, you can see it up there. Shiba Inu Coin sitting at 2.30% higher. Sorry, 22.73 points per coin. Bitcoin, baby, bouncing back today. Bitcoin sitting 1.70% higher on the day. 97,106, 72, 74, 72, 71, 73, 73, 79, 79, 75, 75. We got Bitcoin, $97,187 per coin. NASDAQ doing pretty well, 0.5% higher. AMC up, GameStop up. Solana, $207. Nice. I bought some more Solana at 188, and it's nice to see it going up. Dogecoin sitting at 33 cents. Shiba Inu Coin 22.73. Ethereum 34.69. Bitcoin sitting at 97.191. The SPY up 0.31%. QQQ up 0.47%. Mullen Auto down. Dude, it just never fails. Never fails. Can you just go buy some puts on Mullen Auto and you'll probably be rich. Sundial, nice gain today. 6.72%. Netflix sitting at $8.93. MPW $3.98. Tesla $383, down 5% on the day today. It's a pretty tough decline. Amazon sitting at $223 and Apple sitting at $244. We get some pretty expensive stocks up there, but we're going to watch Bitcoin play out on the top left-hand side of the screen, and apparently watch it play out in the middle of the screen at the moment, because that's what you got. A beautiful, look at that 15-minute chart on Bitcoin, man. That is the chart that you want to see right there. An amazing bottom left-hand side to upper right-hand side. It is looking good. And back to the chat. Let's see what we got going on today in 2025. Tried to tell you about virtual. Hit the all-time high yesterday. Let's see where it's at, man. You did try to tell us all about virtual. And I agree. Some of these AI agent AI agent coins have been ripping higher over the last couple of weeks here, doing phenomenally over the last couple of months. It's right here. Holy smokes. That's crazy. Virtual, my goodness. $5 yesterday. I forget where you bought in, man, but yeah, you told us all. You did. Virtual going from $1.50 to $5 in the last month. Look at this annual graph, dude. 1 cent at the beginning of the year to $5 yesterday. That's a 500x increase. Cat slap's gonna do it for me, man. I know it is. I know the cat slap's gonna do it for me. I know the cat slap's gonna do it for me. I know the cat slaps. Cat Slap's gonna 500x for me. I know it will. Where is Cat Slap? Let's see. We gotta go to Dex Tools. Yeah, Dex Tools. Home. Give me that slap. It's up today. I know it is. I saw it earlier. Very nice. Very nice. 25.46. Cat Slap bouncing beautifully off those support levels. Come down to 0.02 again. Bouncing up. Very nice. Clean up these lines now. They're useless. Actually, this might not be useless. Let's just make that horizontal. Great. Get rid of this little guy. Don't need it. Get rid of that little guy. The heck is that? Don't need it. Don't need it. Don't need it. Can use it. Yep. Cat Slap broke out of that wedge as well. Boom! Now it's on its way back to the upside. Cat Slap gonna be looking very good, ladies and gentlemen. But Virtuals up 500x over the last year. Oh, man, if I could 500x the amount of money that I got in Cashapp right now, I'll be happy. No Toast. Doing good, man. Doing good. Unless you're talking to Frank. It seems like he's doing pretty well as well. Huro, 2 things. Did you like that print? I'm donating to the raffle. And you can replace MPW with Soxel on the watch list. Yeah, I'll do that. I'll replace it right now. Dude, yeah. Frank, I still can't comprehend how your pictures are real. It's just, I cannot do it. Your pictures are absolutely incredible. And, like, the fact that it takes so long to take a picture and all of that stuff, I get it. It's far away. It's huge. But, yes, I absolutely loved it. And I like the fact that you're donating it, man. I think that's cool as well. You know, somebody wanted to pay you for it, but I think that's very awesome that you're donating that. And what did it say down at the bottom right? Like, Frank Astrophotography or something like that? I forget what it said. I like the little signature, man. I do. Because that is your picture. Not very, very few people can actually take that picture, so I like it a lot. Let's see. Take a break. Lonnie took a break, man. I had a lot of videos to do the last 2 weeks in December, and really the only way that I could get them done, dude, I'm telling you, man, by the time you do like 15 videos a day, I get it if you're doing like shorts or if your videos are a lot more chill. If you're just sitting here talking and it's kind of low energy and you're not really exerting yourself, honestly, I could probably do 30 videos in a day. But dude, I don't know what my problem is. I have to go high energy. I cannot turn it down. And because of that, dude, like my brain felt like it was bleeding. It was a high exertion 2 weeks. Let's call it that. Very, very high octane, high exertion 2 weeks there. And there's no way that I would have been able to add a live stream in on any of those days, doing 15 videos a day like that. Because don't forget, I was posting on that 99 Bitcoin channel as well. So all the stuff you guys saw flowing over my channel from basically 9 o'clock in the morning to 10 o'clock at night, add some more 99 Bitcoins channel videos in there as well. So yeah, Lonnie took about a 2 week break so that I could do those videos and get those down. Bought virtual at $1.70. Giovanni, man, now listen. Story of your life. Buying and then selling too early. Pendle, Dogecoin, all of that. What are we doing with virtual, man? Because you're actually making some good money there. You're up what, 3x right now, a little over 4, maybe going on 4x when it gets back up above $5. So what's the plan? And I'm gonna have you stick to it, man. I'm gonna have you stick to it. So what do we got? Neckbeard, is it really you? I guess the world will never know if it truly is me, man. I don't even know if there's anything that I could do to really make it. Let's see. I could pull my neck beard. Ow. It does hurt. Ow. Yeah. Oh. I could have been making that up, though. You guys don't know if that was a fake ouch or not. Another month. Another Luke burn from Binance. Very nice. Michael. I gotta reach the crowd. Olive. Fist. Boom. Fist. Boom. Fist. Boom. Fist. Boom. Michael Allen. Thank you very much for being in here, Michael Allen. Appreciate you, dude. And Binance is burning Terra Luna Classic. They're not burning SHIB, but they're burning Luke. Started buying Vanna at the $15 price range. Dang it. Now you guys gotta go buy Vanna. Because virtual was obviously a winner. Let's see. Glad you're back, man. Glad and back are kind of hard to say together, but well, you guys can see from the color on the screen that I'm not. I am back, though. I am back. You too, J-Bone. Glad to have you back as well, my friend. Glad and back. That's a tough one. I'm telling you. Plan on selling virtual at $7. What do you think? Well, to be honest with you, if it's hitting all-time highs, man, I don't know where your resistance is going to be. The resistance is essentially going to be the overall market. So I do expect further gains, right? I expect Bitcoin to continue moving higher in this bull market cycle. I expect the meme coin and altcoin super cycle. So I do think you got some further gains there. But, you know, as things do settle down, if Bitcoin runs up to 120, 130, and it starts to get a little saturated, you may see a little saturation in tokens like virtual. So I still think we got a nice altcoin season, and I still think we got a nice meme coin season ahead of us. So I'm not necessarily worried about hitting $7. I definitely think you can do that in your altcoin run or your meme coin run. But yeah, dude, here's my plan, right? I truly do plan on selling everything. Now, that doesn't mean like cashing it out for dollars, right? I'm completely okay with USDC and USDT. But I am completely okay with cashing out near 100% of everything in this bull market. Meme coins, Shiba Inu coin, I talk about SHIB a lot. All of these little pre-sales. The only thing that I'll kind of hold, I'll hold a little bit of Solana, I'll hold maybe a little bit of Tron, and a little bit of Ethereum, right? Maybe I got that Travel Pete on Polygon, so maybe a little bit of Matic as well, just so that I can go out there and make my swaps and pay my fees and stuff. But I'm not talking about, holding for investment purposes. I truly do believe we're going to see a major bull market run, like a huge meme coin, huge altcoin run, where people get emotional and buy in, and then I will be selling. So move it over to stable coins, move some of it, and just keep it in, Ethereum, Solana, and so on, swapping out. But dude, the decision is going to need made. And I already know what my decision is, right? I'm going to be conservative as the dip begins to happen after an emotional rally, because I know it can dip very, very hard. But dude, it will be insane if we play this game again. I'm not anticipating waiting for the bear market, right? I don't want to sit through 3 years of stagnation and slowness and all of that stuff. I need the emotion. I need that run, that rally, the excitement. But dude, I don't know what more we need in terms of proof that the cycle repeats itself other than the cycle repeating itself. So, yeah, man, it's going to be a very, very nice, I guess, rally. I'm taking my gains. So if you want to sell at 7, I'll be honest, I think it's coming back down below 7, Giovanni. I do. At some point, right? I think it can go well above 7, but I think it's coming back down below 7. I have no prediction for Turbo, but I do have a prediction for meme coins overall, and that is a massive rally. So with Turbo knocking on the door of $1 billion, I think that it can easily, where we at here, 658. It's not knocking on the door today, but it certainly has in the past. Very, very nice graph, right? Continuing to hit these higher highs, continuing to hit these higher lows, and moving steadily up. But do I think this is going to be a meme coin leader? No. I don't think that this is going to be one of those meme coins that turns into a SHIB and hits like a $40 billion market cap. But I certainly do think that Turbo can experience much further gains during the FOMO rally. 1 billion, 2 billion, 3 billion, 4 billion is not going to be hard for top meme coins. And Turbo constantly has his name out there, and he does very well. In terms of like exceeding capital gains, I'm actually very, very excited about Cat Slap. You guys know this. I own a lot of Cat Slap. I am a Cat Slap whale. I have not sold a single Cat Slap. I want you guys to know. Even on this rally right here is all of the other. Literally, I watched all these other dudes die out, man. I'm a pretty big Cat Slap whale, but I'm excited about this one. I really am. These guys burned $1 million. They're a tiny little $11 million market cap. I think that this one has a lot of potential. So, $11 million, I think it's got a better chance. Dude, if it went to $600 million like Turbo's at right now, you're talking a 60x increase. It's life-changing money. 1.7 billion burned. Paradox Trader, do I follow ICT? ICT? No, I don't follow. What's ICT? Clay, what do you think of new layer one? New layer one's like Vanna. Low circulating supply and 120 million max supply. Layer one's good to buy. Yes. So, Giovanni, I'm kind of numb, right? Kind of numb to the meme coins. And I truly do believe, right? I truly do believe that I'm going to be making a lot of money in meme coins during this rally. You can look at the stats. How to buy crypto, highest level of search volume since early 2022, January of 2022, when the bear market began and people were wanting to know how to buy that dip. So I believe we got a beautiful rally ahead of us, and I think a lot of people will be buying meme coins. But dude, I'm telling you, it is tough. Like, because I own a lot, it is tough. The up days are great. Cat Slap's up 10-15% today. Mother was up like 38% today. So very nice on the up days. It is ridiculous, dude, when you lose 20% on a down day, and that's just like a normal day in the meme coin space. So I say repeat the cycle all over again during the next bear market into the bull market. But being 100% honest with you, I don't know if I'll repeat it to the same, I guess, level in terms of meme coins next time. They're doing very well right now. They're doing very well right now. And I will have some meme coins in my portfolio during the next bear to bull market cycle. But once you start accumulating a lot, it gets a lot harder to see those swings. And I don't know if I want to see those swings. So layer ones, bigger projects, lesser swings, stuff like that will be my main focus in the next bear market into bull market. But dude, I'm numb, dude. I'm numb to the, I guess, I don't want to say numb to the volatility, but it's different when you don't get hit and you don't get emotional. You kind of just feel like a little punch, more of a physical instead of emotional. Oh my gosh, I don't believe it, Pudgy. Yes, you do. Nope, this is a recording. This is not a live stream. This is pre-recorded. I used CapCut and some AI creator to go in there and create an AI Claybro that can read the chat. It uses ChatGPT to read the chat and respond to the questions. That's how you'll notice I'm getting to every single one of these questions and answering every single one of them, but it might not be as normal as what you guys are used to. But taking the 2-week break, you guys forgot what normal is, and now the new AI Claybro is the new normal for you. So, yes, Pudgy13, this is a live stream. Yes, J Neptune, Pepe will go to the boom, won't it? Yes, J Neptune, Pepe will go to the boom. Gorilla, Claybro, thoughts on XRP in Japan? I think they will burn or will remain stagnant until they... I have no idea. Listen, I don't know what Japan is doing with XRP. But in terms of like Japan burning XRP, I don't think that they're going to... why would they burn XRP? And I don't know the burn rate on XRP per transaction. All I know is my dad was trying to tell me some numbers maybe a couple weeks ago. And dude, it was like, it was like Shibarium level transactions that would be necessary for XRP to burn enough to, go to $100 and stuff like that. So, yeah, I wish I followed XRP a little bit better because I know a lot of you guys have questions, but I don't know all the numbers and burn rates and stuff. Haven't seen you since 2024. Oh my gosh. It has been a very long time, Pudgy, hasn't it? It's like we picked up right where we left off, man. Thoughts on Pepe the Frog? J Neptune. Well, if Elon Musk likes it, you should probably buy it. That's all I got to say there. It might be, another week before he tweets another picture of a frog. And when he tweets another picture of a frog, you're going to make a lot of money because of that. Let's see. You idle. How about, T-Man token? Is that what you mean? Dude, I sold all my T-Man tokens the night of the election and actually did very well. But I don't know if that's what you're talking about or not. Pepito. I don't own any Pepito. I do own, however, a lot of Wall Street Pepe. Pepe will get to 38 cents, won't it? No, Pepe's probably not going to make it to 38 cents. 38 cents seems a little steep to me. Let's see. Would you do a compare and contrast of Wall Street Pepe and Pepe meme, please? Yes, David. Let's see here. I'll do it. I gotta get my websites from the other Chrome. And all right. So, first, let's compare their social media followings. Okay? Wall Street Pepe, I'm not logged in, so I'm not going to see everything. Wall Street Pepe got about 30,000 followers. Pepe Meme has 538,700 followers. So, Pepe Meme has a much larger audience and a much larger X following. That's the first compare and contrast. I did not see the growth of Pepe Meme. I did not see them start out with a low number. So, to be honest with you, I don't know how fast they grew and all of that. Wall Street Pepe, I've been here since day one and saw that these guys are doing very well to grow their X community. Pepe Meme, these guys have done like $2.8 million in raise so far. $2.87 million in raise with 2,700 holders. I do not know how many holders Wall Street Pepe has, but I do know that they've done $39.6 million. This is the best-selling ICO in history, okay? The fastest. Now, BlockDAG sold more, and BlockDAG is not a meme coin, I want to let you know, but BlockDAG sold more, but it did not sell nearly as fast as what Wall Street Pepe is doing. So, in terms of like overall growth and demand, it is clear that Wall Street Pepe has higher demand than something like Pepe Meme does. Now, launch day gains, okay? Pepe Meme has been insane, right? You've seen the price over the last couple of months go very high. This is like a 3-4x increase right here. And on launch day, you're expecting gains of another like 4x increase. So in a lot of my videos, I talk about 10 Solana. 10 Solana is worth about $2,000 right now. On launch day, about $9,500. That is huge. You're not going to see that type of a gain on the listing price of Wall Street Pepe. To be completely honest with you, I don't know what the listing price is going to be, but I imagine it's going to be around 4 cents, or not 4 cents, sorry, 3 zeros and a 4 from the current 3 zeros and a 3.6. So, good and bad, pros and cons of this. With Wall Street Pepe, a lot of people are going to pour in the later stages. They don't like locking their money up for a very long time, and when there's just a couple days left, they're going to be pouring in. They're not going to be as tempted to take their profit because they're only sitting on a 10-20% gain. Pepe Meme, everybody is going to want to book their profit. Okay, everybody's going to be sitting right now on at least like a 4 or 5x gain. And if you would have bought in earlier, you're going to be sitting on like a 5 to 10x gain. So everybody's going to be tempted to take profit on launch day here. Clearly, here's my thought on it. You're going to see some big red candles on Pepe Meme. But if you are paying attention and you are one of those dudes that gets to take your profit because you're ready to go, you're ready to sell, you're ready to do it, you're going to make a lot of money in the first minute of Pepe Meme being launched. Wall Street Pepe. It's got a lot stronger buying pressure. Clearly $39 million definitely trumps anything that a $2 million sale would do. But it's going to be a little bit more of a steady climb, right? You got to deal with the launch day volatility, some of those weaklings selling off immediately after launch. But then the same way I believe that Pepe Unchained was able to hit a 7x increase, you should see a lot of buying pressure in Wall Street Pepe following the launch, and potentially a 5, 6, 7, maybe 10x increase or better, depending on what the market looks like when we launch. So most likely less selling pressure on launch day in Wall Street Pepe than what you would see Pepe meme. So comparing the two, a little bit more of a steady gainer, higher demand play in Wall Street Pepe, a much more volatile, take your profit and run type of a play in Pepe meme, because the gains are insane. Those launch day gains are crazy. So kind of like my thought, and then a direct comparison of Wall Street Pepe and Pepe meme there. Building different things as well. That doesn't take into account any of the utility or anything like that, but building different things as well. Let's see. Guess who's back? Back again. Nick F's back. Tell a friend. Nick F's back. Nick F's back. Nick F is back. What's going on, Nick F? I thought T-Man would rally back to $17. Will it be? Well, it could be. Okay? I will say this. A lot of the speculation that drove the price of T-Man in the first place was election speculation. Now, clearly, we're in this weird period right now where T-Man's the winner, but not yet in office. If, once he takes office, a lot of speculation, excitement, and hype comes back up, T-Man token is going to be on the forefront of people's minds once again. So you got to ask yourself, and I don't necessarily know the answer to this question, which is why I can't necessarily say if it's going to rally back to $17 or not. What would drive it higher? Like, what's the news? What's the excitement? What's the speculation that is going to drive it higher now that he's already won the election? And if you can answer that and you feel confident in it, then sure, dude, it could definitely go back up to $17. But I don't know the answer to that right now. So I can't say whether it's going to go back up or not. Let's see. Burn escrow, raise the base value, set as a national currency. It's possible if you just believe. Yeah, Gorilla. If all of that happens, sure, dude, it is absolutely possible. To be honest with you, I don't know if any developed nation is going to be, I guess, utilizing XRP or any other cryptocurrency as their essentially fiat or as their national currency. In order to do something like that, and XRP may be slightly different because XRP is centralized; it's not decentralized. But in order to set any sort of a crypto up as a national currency, that government gives up a lot of control on how much to print. Like, dude, the United States will never give up the dollar. Now, they may give up the dollar one day in form of a digital dollar, right? But they're never going to give up the ability to print, to manipulate, to go out there and do whatever they want with their currency. It is like, it's a superpower that they have, and they are never going to give that up. So it would be insane to think that the United States would move over essentially from the dollar to Bitcoin. Right? Bitcoin cannot be controlled by the U.S. government, and the U.S. government needs that control. So that's kind of my thought process on governments accepting and I guess embracing cryptos as their national currency. Now, stuff like, El Salvador, developed, sure, but not in good financial position, right? So there's a little bit of a different story there. El Salvador is not the United States. El Salvador does not have the control and the world superpower that the United States has. So these are the differences between some nations that can embrace it and some that never will. Which is awesome virtual because I keep watching it just below, and when it was just below $1, and now it keeps on pumping. So don't know everything's a. So yeah, Helios, man. Giovanni also has virtual. Giovanni got in at $1.70. A lot of these AI tokens are doing phenomenal. AI16Z is another one that I was looking at recently. The gains are just insane right now. I do believe, okay, when you go from $1 to $500, or when you go from $1, 1 cent, it was 1 cent at the beginning of the year. When you go from 1 cent to $5, a 500x increase in value, there should be a pullback somewhere, okay? Now, I do think that virtual can continue to go much higher, but I do think that virtual can fall a lot in value. So during this bull market, take full advantage of every opportunity. But please do not forget, a bear market will come, and you might be able to get virtual again for 30 cents, 60 cents. You might be able to pick it up for those prices again during a bear market. So take profit if you guys have profit. But yeah, I don't know all that virtual does or anything like that, so I can't really speak to its utility. Do you think they'll be announcing their launch days before they do it, or they just launch them? David, they should announce them, man. They should announce them. So I know for a fact that Wall Street Pepe will. The people that are talking about Pepe meme, it is a different company than the ones doing Wall Street Pepe, but they should both announce them. So since Wall Street Pepe is the company that I'm much more familiar with, when the pre-sale ends, they're going to have a countdown until the pre-sale is over. And then when you can no longer buy it, there's probably, I guess it depends, but there's probably going to be like a 3, 4, 5 day period where you're just anticipating the launch. So they'll put another timer on there that says 3 days and 18 hours until launch. And when that token launches, when that timer ticks down to 0, either the website's going to auto refresh or you're going to have to refresh the website. But what it's going to do is it's going to put the contract address up on the screen, and it's going to change so that you can claim your tokens. When you can claim your tokens, you'll be able to sell your tokens out on Uniswap if you want. Clearly, you can hold them. You can sell them. They're live on the market. You can do whatever you want with them. But yeah, they should both announce their launch date. Let's see. It's not about... Yeah. Jay Neptune, of course. It's not anywhere right now. Wall Street Pepe is not anywhere right now. Time and time again, dude, people say that it seems like a scam. It's a pre-sale. So it's not going to be listed anywhere until the claim day. And then on claim day, it should be listed on Uniswap. So you'll be able to go out there. They're going to create a liquidity pool for Uniswap. And then if you want to buy on Uniswap, you'll be able to buy on Uniswap. If you want to sell your tokens on Uniswap, you'll be able to sell your tokens on Uniswap. But you are right now. You are right. Right now, it is not listed anywhere, man. The only place you can get it is the official website. You can Google it if you want, but I can't promise you're going to get the official website. So that's why I always say use the link in my description if you guys want the right one. Hey, bro, mate. What are your thoughts on the market valuation of Wall Street? You can hit... Amit, are you talking about Wall Street Pepe? Dude, if we go, here's my thoughts kind of like across the board. Wall Street Pepe, which I assume is what you're talking about, has done $39 million in sales. I honestly believe that it could gear up to hit $75, $80 million, very similar to what Pepe Unchained did. So it's going to have a little bit of a higher market cap right off the bat there, probably 100 million plus. So I don't doubt that these newer tokens can gear up to hit $1 billion plus during a bull market. I don't think that's crazy. We've seen, like, when you watch Shiba Inu Coin and Dogecoin and some of these other tokens hit $10 billion, $40 billion, $80 billion in valuation, it's not crazy to think that a coin with a community and a lot of support can hit $1 billion. But several hundred million, in my opinion, is relatively easy in the crypto space. Several hundred million usually only takes like $2-3 million, $4-5 million in inflows. So I think we see a lot of that during this bull market. The heck is up? Been a while. Chris, it has been, man. 2 weeks of like 15 videos a day, man. Dude, if you want to put yourself through some torture, do full energy, 15 videos a day, all day long. It is I'm telling you, it's like, you guys remember playing Little League? Maybe you guys did in high school too. I never played baseball in high school. I played tennis in high school. And I did not do this with tennis. But you guys remember playing Little League or playing baseball, and you put the donut on your bat, and you'd swing with that donut, man, and your bat was real heavy. So then you'd walk up to the plate, and you'd kick that donut off, man, and then your bat was extremely light. You'd be able to rip that guy out of the park. That's what it's like doing 15 videos a day every day for 2 weeks, and then coming back to a semi-normal schedule. It's just, dude, it's easy now. It's easy. And I'm sure you guys feel the same way. Like, you know, if you work and you do a bunch of overtime for a couple weeks and you've just been absolutely grinding, and then all of a sudden you're on an 8-hour shift, you're like, what the heck do I do with all my free time? Like, what is this? So it was a very tough experience. I'm telling you, I was very tired. But, and it is like limiting, man. You got to push yourself to the max in order to do that. I have no idea how the Ape Father... I have no idea how that guy posts like 30 videos a day, man. It's insane. I know his are shorts, but that's a lot of recording, a lot of energy, a lot of exertion. That dude's on another level. So, yeah, I recommend it. Let's see. Oh, Soxwell. Yeah, let's change that. Let's just change that right now. That's what he wants to see. Yeah, we got Soxwell up here. He doesn't need MPW on here. Delete it, man. Yeah, get rid of that. Got rid of it. Alright, and then I'm going to come back to the chat. What does he say? Claroma Soxwell covered calls for tomorrow out to next Friday for the $32 strike, earning another 31 cents per share times 5 shares. Frank walking away with 150 bucks right there. Very nicely done, Frank. 150 bucks, and I don't know where it's trading at right now, but if it's below the $32 strike, you're going to make even more if they take it away. So, very nice move. Let's see. SHIB to 100 billion, baby. Let's go, Dylan. Dylan's my billion. We got Dillion billion. Dillion billion. Billion. Oh, billion Dillion. We got billion Dillion in the chat. Hey, with the BRICS nations, let's use a Russian or a ruble. If their currency gets you more with less, does that push us to more crypto or bringing our value back up in the dollar? Let's see. If their currency gets you more with less, does that push us more to crypto or bringing our value back up in the dollar? Well, so I'm not 100% sure if I understand the question, but I will say this. If their currency gets you more against the dollar, that means the dollar is falling in value. So if you can buy more, and I don't know if you're necessarily asking if you can buy more ruble with the dollar, because that would mean then, of course, the dollar's rising in value or the ruble's falling in value, or if you mean that their currency literally buys you more, meaning their currency is rising in value. So if that's the case, their currency would be rising in value against the dollar. And I don't think that necessarily pushes us more towards crypto in any sense, okay? I think that a lot of these nations are going to stay with their currency, because I talked about it a minute ago, simply because they can manipulate their currency. They cannot manipulate crypto. Russian ruble and the US dollar cost the same when buying crypto. If that's the question, right? Let's see. Why you lie about these meme coins and stop talking about them post-launch? Jay Cross, excellent question. So as you can see, a lot of these meme coins that I do discuss, a lot of these ICOs, they are like, it's paid content, right? They're commercials for these different ICOs. Now, I do buy into them, but also it would be impossible, right? Even if I do, like, I've done a lot of Wall Street Pepe videos because I am excited about it. A lot of cat slap videos that are not paid for, okay? And even after they fall, because I really like and I expect these tokens to go up in value. But I will say this, dude. If I talked and had to continue talking about everything that I've ever talked about, imagine that if I had to talk about, and I had to continuously mention every token that I have ever discussed and every stock that I have ever discussed on a video, at this point, I would probably be doing 80, 90 videos a day just to cover each token once, just to cover each stock once, maybe even more than that, right? I might be doing 100 videos a day. So it is impossible to continue talking about everything post-launch or continuation. Even AMC, man. I still try to bring AMC and GameStop every once in a while because it's on the top of my Weeble page here. But, dude, it is impossible to continue talking about everything. Let's see. My boring play, earning a steady 1% every week. Very nice, Frank. And, guys, if you earn 1% a week, the rule of 72 says that after 72 weeks, you will double your money. And then guess what? After another 72 weeks, that money will double. So in a year and a half, Frank is going to make double his money. And then in 3 years, Frank is going to have quadruple his money by his boring little plays. He could turn a $25,000 portfolio into $100,000 in 3 years with his boring little 1% plays. Last night, I bought a little more of Pepe Unchained at around 9.56. My stock Givo is on fire. Any news on Doge 2014? So the latest news I have on Doge 2014, they wanted me to do a video on it last week. And all they told me, man, is that it's going to be launching soon. They didn't give me a date on when it's launching. My best guess is that they're going to try and hit $1 million. That's my best guess. But it's just a guess, man. I really don't know when they're going to launch or anything like that. But my best guess is they're going to try and go for $1 million raised. When I was stationed in Korea, we would buy won when it was super cheap to the dollar and go sell it back when its value went up until our base commander made us stop. Why would your base commander make you stop doing that, Lonnie? Why would he make you stop doing that? It's not bad at all. It's not a bad idea at all. I don't know how volatile. I didn't even know it was the Korean won, right? But why would he make you stop doing that? There's nothing wrong with that. Buying and selling, it's just Forex trading. Except you were probably doing it in actual currency instead of on an app. A lot of the background space clutter is cleared up by taking lots of individual pictures, in my case, 60 seconds to 5 minutes, and combined into a single image. Dang it, man. I get people still take our dollar, but their demand or want in the U.S. is going, yeah. So, Chris, if that's the case, right? If that's the case, oh, Clay, like there, you could get more with 1 ruble versus using $1. Okay. Yeah, I kind of get you. So if less people want the dollar, it simply becomes less of a superpower, right? And I do think that a lot of the BRICS nations are trying to move away from the dollar and trade in their own currency, which they should, man, which they should. The only, I guess, benefit to trading in the dollar is stability. So the dollar doesn't necessarily fluctuate as much as the Russian ruble, or what is it, the Chinese yuan, won, however you say it, the Brazilian real. A lot of these developing nations and a lot of these BRICS countries, their currencies are very volatile. So you might want to go buy something, and if you're a business and you're doing, $10 million order, and the price of your currency has changed by 10%, you're either getting a $1 million discount or you're paying $1 million more because your currency is very volatile. That's a big swing. If you transact in the dollar, a dollar is kind of always a dollar. A dollar is a lot more stable. So the benefit to these businesses and to countries using the dollar like that is stability, whereas if they're using their nation's currency, it's more volatile. I guess that would be the main reason, I think, that they would want to continue using the dollar. Let's see. Now, Delani, a pound of feathers or pound of rocks. Pound is a pound unless one is another planet or in a vacuum. You are correct. But as long as you're here on Earth, you're good to go. Did the same in a couple other countries with different currencies, Lonnie. Dang it, man. You guys are all great, dude. I love it. Little Forex traders, but you're actually trading in the foreign exchange. I like it, man. I have a large crypto project in the work. I need 3 financial support, dedicated members, and a people who won't sell no matter what to help me recruit more. Rookie trader, man. Go get him. Go get him. I'm saying if the US dollar loses worth, okay, will the US go more towards crypto or try to raise the... Thank you. The US will not go more towards crypto, in my opinion. The US will try to raise the value of the dollar. That's my opinion, right? Now, the United States doesn't necessarily care too much if the dollar loses a little value. Because when you export goods, they become a little cheaper, and you can, like these other nations can buy more. And if we move more towards crypto, let's say we move more towards Bitcoin, because that would be the main, I guess, go-to, the store of value. If we move more towards Bitcoin, you cannot create more. You cannot print more. They cannot use the same tools, right? Jerome Powell always talks about these tools that he has, raising and lowering interest rates, and of course printing more money and the money supply, adding more money to the supply. It is very, very difficult to do any of that with any cryptocurrency. So the fact that they need essentially to manipulate the monetary supply prevents them, in my opinion, from ever going full-on crypto unless, or more towards crypto, unless we became, and I don't want to say that El Salvador was a failed nation, right? But they were in a very failed financial state. If we became some sort of a failed financial state nation, and we were not the superpower that we are, in that case, yes, I absolutely see going more towards a stable currency or a stable cryptocurrency like Bitcoin. So that's my thought process on it. I'm glad you kind of explained that. I don't see us going more towards crypto. I see us trying to raise the value of the dollar by manipulating it in some way, right? Clear, bro, that image I'm doing the print of is a 4-hour long image. Well, dude, it's a beautiful image. I don't understand how it takes 4 hours to take a picture, but it is a beautiful image. Korean won was super volatile, and they felt like we were abusing the currency volatility by our position. All right, makes a little bit of sense, Lonnie. Makes a little bit of sense, but a couple dudes going and taking advantage of it. I don't know if you guys personally could have been creating that volatility. Taking advantage of it, to me, is, you know, if the United States was out there buying and selling, dude, I guess if you're a representative of the United States military, maybe. I can see that by extension, okay? You represent the United States of America, and essentially buying and selling and taking advantage of it in that way would mean the United States of America was taking advantage of it. So I can justify it to myself in that way. You guys creating the volatility on an individual basis, you know, Lonnie going out there and taking advantage of the crypto volatility, absolutely no problem in my mind with that. But as a representative of the United States, I could see maybe not doing it. Pudgy, we kept super quiet, but the banks we used, it did not stay quiet. Status of keeping quiet, so base commander don't find out, Lonnie. Nah, these idiot banks, man. Let's see, the more petrol, the more stability. Yeah, Jay Neptune, man. If you got the oil, you got the stability, man. I have my reasons. I think he's Satoshi. Elon Musk probably created Bitcoin. Dude, I don't think Elon Musk created Bitcoin. I mean, I really don't. If he did, great, but I really don't know. I would say that, man. I mean, he could, but I don't know. I don't know who created it. Let's see. Korean won. Look who's volatile. Yeah, Do Kwon. Jay Neptune, yes, Do Kwon did get arrested. Clay, do you think Pepu still has a chance? Timmy Two Toes. It's getting a lot less attention right now because, of course, Wall Street Pepe took a lot of that attention. But I do think that Pepe Unchained still has a very good chance, man. I honestly can't think of a token that during this bull market I would call dead. I really can't, man. You know, having looked at 2021, there's a lot of tokens that I thought may have been dead after 2017, and Bitcoin was one of them. Even Bitcoin. Guys, I was mining Bitcoin back in like 2017 and had a little bit of it, not a lot. It didn't really matter. But basically died out, dude. Nobody was trading it. Volume was very low. It was not a meme coin, right? But there was no such thing as really as meme coins back then. They didn't really catch on. I guess Dogecoin was out, but they weren't really catching on. And completely thought it died out. But, dude, even it, I believe, made like a 10x comeback in 2021. So I don't think that you can call any of these tokens dead in a true emotional FOMO bull market rally. So any of them, man, I'm not. If I'm sitting on a loss, and I'm sitting on a heavy loss in Base Dogs and Play Doge right now, right? Base Dogs and Play Doge basically launched at like the worst times, came out, did nothing except go down. So I'm sitting on a heavy loss in both of those. And my expectations truly now, because they are down so far, I may buy a little bit more just to average down. And buy a little bit more. I could average down a lot because they're down so far. But I don't even think they're dead in a bull market, man. I don't even think they're dead in a bull market. It's insane. These tokens can pop off out of nowhere. And because they're so far down now, you could see a 100x gain in something like that essentially equates to like a 4 or 5x gain from its launch price. So if you go in and you average down a little bit and you see a 100x gain on that money, yeah, now you're talking bull market craze. Let's see. So yes, Timmy Two Toes, man, I do think that it still has a chance there. Between you and December DeMarco, I was able to learn so much in 2022 and then made some small gains in 2023. I've been listening to some other YouTubers as well, but I'm glad I found you two for... David, that's exactly what you should do, man. I haven't watched much of December DeMarco's stuff. I remember he did a lot of Shiba Inu Coin stuff back in like 2021, 2022. I haven't watched a ton of his stuff, though. But I have seen his stuff. But, dude, get everybody's perspective that you possibly can. Right? Go out there, listen to what I have to say, ask some questions, especially during these live streams. It's a good place to get some answers. And then the most important thing that you can do, though, right? If I think a token's going up, if December thinks a token's going up, if some of these other guys, maybe Matthew Perry or whoever else you listen to, if they think a token's going up, you still have to justify that for yourself, right? Just because I think something and I can speak confidently on it does not mean that it's going to happen. You need to feel it's going to happen as well, and you need to speak confidently on it, and you need to be able to justify it to you and anybody who questions you on it. So get my perspective, get his perspective. Maybe we agree, maybe we disagree on some stuff, and then you figure out what you think about it. That's the most important thing that I can say about anything that you guys are learning anywhere. Take all of the inputs and figure out your output, right? Never just regurgitate somebody else's output, or somebody else, I guess it would be your input, their input into you. Never just regurgitate somebody else's input, man. You got to make up your decision. You got to make up your mind. And when you can do that, hey, we're going to be wrong sometimes, right? It's okay. But if you could justify it, it's okay that we got some wrong plays. It's okay that we made some wrong decisions. But as long as it's our decision, right? That's what makes it important. None of us are being led by somebody else. We're all being led in really by our own inputs and outputs then. Let's see. What happens if the U.S. government prints enough money to buy up as much Bitcoin as possible? Would that give Bitcoin more or less value, given it's back to what would it be weak for the dollar? Yeah, so Jonathan, man, essentially if the United States printed all of that money to buy Bitcoin, any printing of any money is going to cause the value of the dollar to go down, which theoretically should make Bitcoin more expensive. And the buying pressure alone, so you get a double combination there. You've got the dollar being lessened in value because they're printing more, and then you've got Bitcoin going up in value because of all the buying pressure. So it almost turns into an exponential curve, right? At that point, you weaken the dollar so much against Bitcoin that Bitcoin truly could be some sort of $1 million, $3 million, $10 million asset, depending on how many people are willing to hold through those buys. Because it all depends on how many people are willing to hold. If you cannot go out there, and if you don't sell it, the price of Bitcoin would go to $10 million, $20 million, $30 million per coin before the U.S. would be able to buy it all. And now you're talking about printing trillions or, quadrillions of dollars in order to buy it up. So it would turn into a mess if they tried to print enough just to buy Bitcoin up. Let's see. You didn't give financial advice, but I strongly... Yeah, absolutely. You can believe that Elon Musk is Satoshi if you want. Everybody talks about both Shiba and Pepe, so I'm happy those are the meme coins I've mainly invested in after Bitcoin and Ethereum. Yeah, very nice. And I'll say this too, David. A lot of people, we talk about Shiba Inu Coin, we talk about Pepe, but those are some of the most popular cryptocurrencies, some of the most well-known online. And that's one of the reasons that a lot of people talk about them, is because they are very well discussed and they're very well received. There's a lot of other cryptocurrencies out there that we can buy if we want. Frank, thank you very much for the super chat. Frank says, longer time, the more photons from super dim areas. God, dude, Frank, I know he tried to explain this in a very simple manner for me. Okay, so as far as I know, the longer time that you take to take the picture, the more light is exposed to that picture in those super dim areas, so that of course the picture turns out a little bit better because the more light falls in. Is that right, Frank? If it's a super dim area that you're taking a picture of, you need the exposure for a longer period of time so that of course more light seeps in. Hopefully that's what you're saying, and hopefully I got that right. JB, thank you very much for 42 months of bro. Love the bro fam. Happy 2025, and happy 2025 to you as well, JB. Dang it, I feel so smart. Nice, Frank. Nice. I do feel smart after that, so thank you very much. Guys, it is 1 o'clock though. Get your names in the chat right now. We're going to do some shout-outs. We will be back with videos all day long today. Watch them, all of that good stuff. We've got a bull market starting, so get excited about it. I am very excited about it. 2025, based on the 4-year bull-to-bull market cycle peaks, 2025 should result in the peak of this bull market. We have made it. It could be weeks away. It could be months away. But we have made it to 2025. We are going to make it through 2025. We are going to book these profits, and we are going to gear up to do it all over again. Guys, this could be, right, a life-changing year if we take advantage of it. So let's do just that, man. Guys, we'll do these shout-outs, and we'll be back a little bit later with videos. And, of course, back again, hopefully tomorrow with more live stream action, more fun, all of that good stuff. Pudgy, man, shout out to you. Thank you very much for being in here. Neptune, Jonathan, see you later. We got Frank in here. Vibe NZ, have a great one. We got J Neptune. JB, thank you very much for 42 months, man. Gorilla, Mr. Dippledork. What's going on, Mr. Dippledork? We got Frank, Old Rounder, J Neptune, David D. We got Gorilla, Neptune, Timmy Two Toes, J Neptune, Frank, Neptune, all of you guys. You know what time it is. You want to say it with me? Say it with me. Till the next time, hope that each and every one of you have an awesome day. Pudgy! I thought I was leaving, but I'm not. Thought I was leaving, but I'm not. Pudgy is here, and I'm glad you're right here, Pudgy. I am. I'm glad you're right here. I'm glad that we did the live stream. I'm glad that you sent that super chat. I'm glad that I didn't get to leave. I didn't get to leave, right? It says reconnecting. I didn't disconnect. Am I here? I think I'm here. Pudgy, man, thank you very much. We got shout-outs to J-Bones, Chris, Rel, Pudgy, all of you guys. You know what time it is. You want to say it with me? Say it with me. Till the next time. Hope to each and every one of you have an awesome day.